Welcome back to TFP, a weekly news podcast in which we give our thoughts, feelings, and emotions on the latest gaming, film, tech, and streaming news and other random crap we feel like. I am your host, Dan Weller, and I'm joined with you with everyone's favourite co-host, Joe.
I'm back, bitches.
Oh no, not you.
Hello.
Why are you back?
What the fuck's wrong with you? Why didn't you pay the ransom money? I've been stuck in a hole for the last 5 weeks.
Things came up, you know.
Yeah. Let's get into the news. It's the only thing I've been able to do.
In this week's show, we are going to talk about Cris Pratt is going to voice everyone and everything. Sony's flying in PS5 for the holidays, and Microsoft enters the Metaverse. But first up, we are going straight into Stream That Movie News into my head, and we're going to talk about the Book of Boba Fett trailer.
Yes, more Star Wars.
Yes,
Everyone's
Disney.
favorite property that isn't causing controversy at the moment.
100% not. And also Disney taking over the world. Cheers.
Yes. Who doesn't want a character from a movie from over 30 years ago coming back in a new streaming platform?
Yes, who doesn't want
About
Mandalorian
how they're
2?
Take over the planet that they died on, but didn't die on.
Yeah, so the premise of this show looks like Boba Fett taking charge of Jabba the Hutt's old crew.
Well, he's trying to just take over Tatooine, the criminal empire, basically, with the hole that was left after Jabba died. And he's just trying to reunite all of the bad, factions to his side. So basically he's going to become a dictator, but a nice dictator. Maybe not a nice dictator, a murderous dictator.
They're all nice dictators, if you know them, really.
Yeah.
Depending on what side you look at, they're all nice dictators.
Disney can't have bad guys. They've got to make him sympathetic, so...
Well, he starts using an iPhone, and you know he's a good guy.
He died in a Sarlacc pit. He came back and rebirthed as a nice new boy. So now he gets his own TV series about how he's going to murder a bunch of people to get what he wants.
Classic Boba Fett.
Yeah. It looks alright. It looks very Mandalorian-y, which isn't surprising seeing as he is back in The Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's why I made the joke of, it's a Mandalorian too.
Yeah. Well, we get season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's coming out soon, right? That's next 6 months, isn't it?
Sometime after this, I imagine.
Yes. Of course, everything is happening in the next 2 months. Absolutely everything.
Yep. Well, they've had a long time to not have anything, so they're just dumping everything at the same time.
Which means I've got no free time.
Which is good for me, because I have not much. But at least it's semi-convenient whenever these things come out. But yeah, no, don't have much to say on it, because, I'm not the biggest Boba Fett fan.
No, I'm not.
I thought he was good in The Mandalorian. I just don't care about him at all.
I have no hype for this, but I'm interested.
Yeah, if it's as good as The Mandalorian, I'll probably end up... I know I'm going to watch it, so there's no point me denying that I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to watch it day one. And because it's not like it was when The Mandalorian first released, where we had to wait 6 months between it releasing in the UK because they didn't have Disney Plus over here yet, it'll come out at the same time as the rest of the world. So I won't have spoilers and have Grogu missing. So if there is anything big, it won't fucking ruin for me day one.
Hell yeah!
And I don't have to resort to pirating it. Yay!
And stay tuned for our review, because we will be dropping a review of the Book of Boba Fett once the series is finished. But first off, we are going into our next trailer of a film that I know you absolutely love, Morbius.
Everyone's most forgotten about movie ever, even its own Twitter account, which hadn't posted anything since January 13th, 2020, when they announced the first teaser trailer for this movie. They didn't post anything until they posted the second trailer for the movie.
Yes, this film did get heavily delayed.
Yes. But we got reference to Venom. We got references to other things and other... no one knows where this fucking movie's set. Because there's so many contradicting, factors. I
think this will make more sense after Spider-Man.
Potentially. This will probably also make more sense if we watch the fucking film. Because the one thing that people don't understand is trailers are designed to mislead you.
I get his origin story,
give you different information.
But I feel this trailer does not give anything in the way of the plot.
Yeah, I don't even know who the bad guy is.
It's Matt Smith's character.
Okay, but I don't...
Who has
know
one
that
shot
is.
in the whole trailer.
Yeah, but I don't know who that is or what their motivation is for why they want Jared Leto bad.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's an anti-hero like Venom, right?
Who? Morbius?
Yeah.
Or Matt Smith?
Morbius.
Well, Jared Leto keeps tweeting about the thin line between good and bad, so I think he is meant to be an anti-hero along the lines of Venom. Because he kills people, Dan, but he only kills bad people. And maybe the good innocent person once in a while. You know, just drain their blood, because he's got to drink blood. Maybe it's him who turns up at the end of Eternals. Spoilers!
Yeah, so I think the enemy is Loxias Crown, played by Matt Smith in this film.
Loxias Crumb.
Yes, Loxias Crown.
I don't know who that is.
I'm not sure what their superpower is. Apparently the alter ego is hunger.
Okay, so he's
Apparently
a hungry boy. He's going to have lots of snacks.
Well, apparently he was a Hydra agent.
Okay.
So maybe a relation to the MCU here?
Well, Michael Keaton's the biggest tie to the MCU.
Nah, this is definitely...
Then they reference Venom as he goes, I am Venom. Nah, just kidding, I'm Michael Morbius. You know, that guy that everyone knows, but no one fucking knows, because no one cares. Yeah, I generally don't know what to think of this movie. I hope it's good, but I hate Jared Leto, so...
I know you do. I absolutely know you do. I am actually looking forward... This trailer made me excited for it.
Like, if it's good, I'll give full credit, but it just looks bad, and my trailer radar for bad things is always pretty accurate, so...
Yeah, but is it accurate because you want to hate the film? Or accurate...
No, because I wanted to like Batman v Superman, but I hated the trailer for that when it first released.
Ah, fair enough. I mean,
I hated
that
the
film
Suicide Squad trailer when that first released, and I wanted to like those movies, but I hated the trailers for it. And then, guess what? Those movies were bad.
If I'm honest,
I liked the Wonder Woman trailer, and then I liked the Wonder Woman movie. And then I liked the new... I was indifferent on the current Suicide Squad trailer.
And you're indifferent
on the film. And then I ended up having mixed feelings on that, so my trailer radar is pretty accurate.
This trailer does have great visuals. I do like a lot of the visual styles and sort of the echo and the sort of eyes and all that. I think that's all quite cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty decent in terms of visual stuff.
I feel like this trailer is not going to do the plot justice. At least I hope it doesn't, because you're right. From a plot point of view, this trailer doesn't do anything for the film.
No, it's just a man gets attacked by bats, somehow becomes a vampire.
Yeah, I do agree with you here, but I believe the film's going to be better than the trailer. I hope.
Do you reckon at the end Blade's just going to come in and stab him and go, well, I'm in the MCU now. Ba-ba-ba-da.
Unless he's already in the MCU. Ooh.
True. Well, I already spoiled Eternals.
You spoiled Eternals?
Yeah.
When?
I went, maybe it's Morbius who turns up at the end of Eternals. And then I went, spoilers. You were too busy trying to look up stuff to notice. So I just threw that in there.
Okay, if I remember, I will put a spoiler warning in this. If I don't remember,
I just put it at the end.
Yeah, thanks for that one. Thanks for that.
Our review will be out.
It's not a big spoiler. A mystery person turns up at the end of Eternals, and no one knows who it actually is.
Yeah. But then there's the other trailer that... the other end credit scene that also has a mystery character that no one knows who it is.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, true. But yeah, I think it's time to go on to our final trailer. And it's time for Christmas, and it's time for a new Christmas film. For 8-bit Christmas.
Yeah. Dan, did you ever want a Nintendo product? I don't remember what the one in the trailer is, because I couldn't give a shit.
It was a Nintendo 64.
Ah, yes, that one.
But yes,
like
I used to want...
Harris?
I wanted a Nintendo Wii for Christmas, and I got it, and I was so happy about it. Back when I was 9 years old.
Nintendo Wii. I got a Nintendo Wii. It was like the only Nintendo console I've ever owned, except like a Game Boy and a DS.
I agree, that's exactly the same for my situation.
No. And then I got rid of my Game Boy and my DS like 2 days ago.
But you kept your Wii.
I got rid of my Wii ages ago.
Oh.
I got rid of my Wii when I got my PlayStation 3.
Oh, I still got my Wii.
Well, it's stored in your balls, Dan.
if your Wii's in your balls, you've got a serious problem.
Well, that's the internet. The internet pee is stored in the balls, Dan. That is the internet's interpretation of where pee comes from. It's stored in the balls.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
It's a very common meme, Dan. I know you're not up to date with your memes, but this is an old meme. Pee is stored in the balls.
Thanks.
I'm educating you. Don't worry. I've been on a long break, and I'm coming back to educate you on all the things that you don't know.
Let's
we're
get back
finishing
into the
this.
film.
What is there to talk about? It's Neil Patrick Harris telling a story from his childhood about how he got a Nintendo 64 and his daughter doesn't give a crap because she has a Nintendo Switch. Probably. I don't know. I barely paid attention to this trailer.
Probably. Is that the guy from How I Met Your Mother?
Yes.
So I was wondering, is this actually a prequel to that show?
It wouldn't be a prequel. It would be a sequel. Because at the end of How I Met Your Mother, he has a baby.
Ah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But then in that show, he's straight. So I guess, yeah, technically it would make sense.
I'm sorry, what
Neil
makes a
Patrick
difference?
Harris is gay in real life.
Oh, is he actually?
Yeah. But he plays one of the most straight characters in a show ever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's got
Never knew
kids
that.
as well with his partner.
Never knew that.
They adopted him.
Good
He's
for
got
them.
like 3 kids. And they do like Halloween costumes.
3
every year.
kids? God, that man's a madman.
And he chose them.
He
Like,
chose
what
to
a
have
weirdo.
3 kids. Is he
Yeah,
alright?
he chose to have that many kids. But yeah, this trailer looks innocent. It's just a bunch of like over-exaggerated storytelling from the dad to like heighten this really boring. Oh, this kid wanted a Nintendo 64, and his parents didn't want to get him one. But you know, the secret truth is he's gonna get one for Christmas. But he goes on this epic adventure to try and get one, and then probably he doesn't end up getting one. And then at the end of the film, the heartwarming thing is his parents actually did get him one.
I really hope it
And
isn't,
then-
and I hope the parents just refuse to give him one, and then that's how it ends.
Oh yeah, it would be. And then the dad just goes, "Well, that's life," and just smashes her Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
And then boom.
I would watch that film if that happened.
Yeah.
I doubt I'd watch this film, but apparently it's the Christmas film of the season, according to the trailer. So who knows?
I don't know. People seem very mixed on it.
Yeah, I
what
do
I've
agree.
been able to tell.
I mean, it's from
But
out.
then everyone
so
seems
what
to
do
be
you
mixed on everything nowadays, so who
Yeah, look at
cares
Eternals.
what the internet... Yeah, who cares what the internet thinks?
Yes, and talking about Nintendo, Cris Pratt is voicing Mario, and he is now also voicing Garfield.
Yes. And then Twitter went and just made Cris Pratt everyone.
Because he is.
So he's cast in this, he's cast in that, he's now the voice of this person, he's the voice of this person, and then, yeah. So, I mean, the one thing that is notable about this is it got tweeted on a Monday.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
Thanks for that amazing detail.
Yeah. So, and then no one seemed to notice, and I did. And it was just like...
It's why we have you on this show, Danny. You know the fine details that you can't get in other shows.
Yeah, and I was just like... Everyone seems so against this, and I think it's just because it's back-to-back with the Mario news. And it's just like everyone... And also Cris Pratt seems to be doing some dodgy, real-life shit, apparently. Where... Because he... I don't know the details, so don't judge me on this. It looked like he tweeted or Instagram post about how healthy his new daughter is with his current partner, and his ex-partner's kid that he had with her is sick. So everyone's taking that to mean that he's happy that his current kid that he's with his partner is healthy, and he doesn't give a shit about his other kid that's sick. So, I don't know. The internet seems very, angry at Cris Pratt, and I don't know the full details. But, yeah, that's just what I've been observing from the world of the internet whilst I've not been doing this show.
Thank you for that depressing news. And let's go on to something that might be happy or good, who knows. But Robert Downey Jr. and Matt Damon are reportedly joining Christopher Nolan in his new film, Oppenheimer.
Yes. It's another war film from Christopher Nolan, I think.
It sounds like it's a war film.
Yeah, I think Oppenheimer is a war thing.
So I'm assuming it's not going to be so psychological, this film. Sadly, I like psychological films.
Yes. Was the wartime head of the Los Alamos laboratory, and is among those who created the atomic bomb. He created the atomic bomb. J. Robert Oppenheimer. So this is probably going to be about the creation of the atomic bomb.
That'd be a great film.
Yeah. And Christopher Nolan's a good director, Matt Damon's a good actor, and Robert Downey Jr. is my favourite person ever. So,
Yeah, I can see Robert Downey Jr. being like a mad scientist. Mainly because it already kind of was.
He's in a lot of films as a mad scientist.
Yeah, it's just kind of a perfect role.
Or
right?
just a cunt. He is a cunt in a lot of movies, so I imagine a dude who created the atomic bomb is kind of a cunt. Because like, oh yes, this thing that would kill millions. Let's use it. Although I think they didn't know that they were going to actually have it used on people. I thought they were just trying to advance. Although, how do you not know your bomb's going to be used on people, you dumb fucks?
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird situation.
Yeah.
They should just not made it.
Well, as we found... spoilers! As we found out in Eternals, it's all Thaddeus's fault.
Yes, it is. He caused...
Yeah. He
all the
caused all the genocides in the world. All the Eternals are responsible for all the genocides because they could have helped stop them.
Do you know what? Actually, more and more talking about the film, the more and more I actually like it.
Oh, I like it. I genuinely didn't hate that movie. I want to go watch it again. I might watch it again next week.
I might watch it again in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it'll come out on Disney Plus by the end of the year, probably.
Oh, it definitely will. Because Shang-Chi is out this week on the 12th of November. That is incredibly soon. That's like 2 months from release date.
Yeah. Well, I think end of theatrical run. So.
Yeah, that's even sooner than Black Widow.
Yeah, it was quick. I think the one that was quicker is Free Guy.
Yeah, I was shocked about that one as well. I was like, oh my god, it's already here?
Free Guy was just on there immediately, like 2 weeks later. I was just like, oh shit.
Anyway, talking about Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 has cast Will Poulter to join the Marvel family. And I'm pretty sure he's playing Adam Warlock, right?
Yes. If you don't know him, he's the guy with the eyebrows.
Well, I know him from We're the Millers.
Yep, the guy with the eyebrows.
Guy with the eyebrows.
He's also in the Hunger Games as the guy with the eyebrows.
I don't know how I feel about this casting.
I don't care. If it's good, it's good. I mean, I like the dude. He's got comedic timing, so, I mean, if they want to make a funny... Also, he's going to be in heavy prosthetics, because if you have a look at the character design of fucking Adam Warlock, it's like proper, just gold, crazy, like, outfit, face. He's one of the Sovereign, I think, or at least in the MCU, he's going to be part of the Sovereign. Those big gold people. And yeah, he's an alright actor. I don't hate him in anything. Oh, he's in Midsommar? I didn't know he was in Midsommar. He's in the Chronicles of Narnia. He's in the Maze Runner.
He's in a lot of things.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how much I trust him. He's like a Tom Holland. He's kind of got a baby face.
Yeah, but he's got eyebrows, Dan.
He does have eyebrows. I trust Marvel in their casting. They seem to make castings pretty good. I don't think there's
also,
any...
this was confirmed by James Gunn himself, because James Gunn loves to shut down rumours, and he was just like, yep, this one's true.
Which is actually quite shocking.
Yeah. Well, it was like, who's the rat catcher lady? Because people were speculating that she's going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and he was just like, nope, not happening. Not a thing that's like coming out yet. She might be, but he ain't confirmed it. And then it was just like the day after, it was just like Will Poulter's in it, and he was just like, yep, that's true. And it was just like, yeah. So it's just like, well, we clearly know she's not going to be in it. I would like her in it though. She's a good actress. Don't remember her name because it's very interesting.
And then our final casting of the week has been Gal Gadot has been cast to play Snow White.
Daniela Melchior. That's the lady.
Yes. So, what do you think of Gal Gadot playing Evil Queen? I can see it.
Yeah, I mean, she's playing a bad guy in Netflix's new Red Notice.
Yes, another film that's not had good reviews.
Oh, is it not?
Oh no, it has very, very bad reviews.
Well, it's got The Rock in it, so I'm not surprised.
I am not watching.
But it's got Ryan Reynolds in it, so then I'm surprised. But then Ryan Reynolds did do Six Underground, a movie that is absolute dog shit, but I do enjoy quite a lot.
I really like Six Underground.
Yeah, I really liked it too. It's such a bad movie, but I really enjoyed it because it's just Michael Bay at Michael Bay, and I'm just like, yeah, everything I normally hate about this, I enjoy for some reason.
I very quickly want to bring Red Notice on Rotten Tomatoes. I know it's your favorite grading website, but everyone goes by it. It's currently got 43% critics and 93%
worse
audience.
Than the Eternals. Oh no, I'm gonna love it then.
I think it's actually gonna be a great film. I think it's gonna be so much fun to watch.
I'm gonna probably hate The Rock in it, but I'm probably gonna like everyone else. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, this is a thing.
It's got a 6.9 out of 10 on IMDb. That's about average nowadays.
But yeah, no, I can see Gal Gadot doing the Snow White Evil Queen, because she's not gonna be in it much, unless they're trying to do the Maleficent approach, where they give the villain the actual backstory, rather than...
Maybe it is the actual... If the whole show's about her.
That's a movie.
That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah,
that's what I always said.
Not
You're not aware of that? God.
I mean, how I want to know who they're casting for the Seven Dwarves. Like, are they just going to have Peter Dinklage stretched across all of them?
Maybe Peter Dinklage, Warwick Davies.
The cast
Tom
of The
Cruise.
Hobbit, but they'll use the perspective shifting again that they used in The Hobbit.
Ah.
Did you say Tom Cruise? Oh, fuck, I want that to be a reality now. Tom Cruise is Sleepy or whatever. Tom Cruise... Which one? Oh, fuck, I gotta know the names. I don't remember the fucking names of the Seven Dwarfs.
I'm just saying, Tom Cruise is short enough to be a dwarf.
True. Ah, fuck, it's the first result when you type in the names of the... Dopey, Bashful, Grumpy, Sleepy, Sneezy, Happy, Doc. And, yeah. That's it. That wasn't 7, was it?
I don't think it was, no.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that was 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Dopey, Bashful, Grumpy, Sleepy, Sneezy, Happy, Doc. And then there's a yodeling man, apparently, in Snow White.
Yodeling.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been attempts at a live-action Snow White movie before, because it's the Kristen Stewart one with Chris Hemsworth in it, right?
Oh yeah, that one.
And the Charlize Theron is the queen.
Yeah,
so,
if I remember, the second one was better than the first one.
Fuck knows, I never watched either of them.
I think anyway.
I like Charlize Theron and Chris Hemsworth, and I think Kristen Stewart's growing on me as an actress. But I'm just like, I never watched them because they weren't, like, I'm sure they're available on something, but I was just, like, never into it, and I couldn't care less. Because they just seemed very convoluted for no real reason.
Oh no, I was wrong. Apparently the second one's way worse.
Well, it's just the Chris Hemsworth thing, isn't it? Because it's the Huntsman or whatever. The Huntsman's War or whatever it's called.
The Huntsman Winter's War.
Yeah. And it's just like, it's not even Snow White at this point. It's just a massive CGI war or something between Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Because they realised that no one likes Kristen Stewart, so they went and just put Chris Hemsworth at the forefront of it. I think is what I've seen from people. Because Chris Hemsworth was off the back of 4 at this point. And so they were just like, meh.
Anyway, let's go into some other random news for movies. Comcast has taken a $520 million loss on Peacock, but they don't disclose any new sign-ups.
So do you know what Peacock is, Dan?
The NBC streaming service?
Pretty much, yeah. It's not available anywhere except for America, I don't think.
Of course. As all streaming services.
Like most streaming services. HBO Max is coming to Europe at some point, but didn't include England, so...
We're just never getting it.
Yeah, well...
Which, to be fair, I'm not...
I think it's... I mean, I get it, because I like a lot of Warner Brothers stuff, but it's the most expensive one, and I'm just like, I don't want to pay that.
If I'm honest, I don't disagree, because a lot of it comes to Sky for free, and I have Sky, so...
That's what I mean, I don't have Sky, so I'd end up having to get it, but I imagine that's probably why it's not coming to the UK.
No, because of all the deals.
Because Sky is a subsidiary of HBO, I'm pretty sure.
No, Comcast.
Yeah. Wait, Comcast?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's Peacock then?
Yep.
Oh. I think Sky's co-owned by both or something. Because it used to have Disney had a stake in it at some point, and then Disney sold it off when they got Fox.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they sold it to Comcast. Yeah, it's Comcast, yeah.
Huh. Interesting. You learn something new every day.
Yep, Comcast.
Actually, I think I've known that because I've done this whole shit shack chat, like, a lot with people,
Comcast bought in 2018.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's not surprising. It's another Quibi. just a streaming service that no one gives a shit about. Because basically they've not really had the budget to make anything new for it. They're just taking all their... Like, they have South Park, I'm pretty sure. And they're taking back South Park off everything. But then because it's only in America and they don't have it in the UK or like Europe or anywhere else, it's just like, well, America is not really going to sustain you.
No, it's not.
Because you're putting all your other content in the other regions. If you took it off all of the other regions and then released it worldwide, you'd probably have a semi-decent chance. But because all your stuff's on Netflix and VPNs exist, why the fuck would anyone go on your website to sign up?
I don't know. I mean, I've looked at their offerings and they don't interest me, and I would probably never buy the service.
Yeah, no, I have no interest. And it's just like everyone's trying to create a streaming service, but then no one wants to pay for multiple, and they're just happy to have like the big four at this point.
I'm pretty sure most of the Sky originals are all HBO stuff.
Yeah.
Which says something. To be fair, HBO stuff, that's pretty good.
Yeah, HBO is that's why it's called HBO Max and not fucking Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers
because,
is all...
they actually make good stuff. They invest a lot of money into it.
Yeah, because like HBO had so many different variations on HBO before they fucking just made Max. And then I think there's still other variants that are still existing, like HBO Go and whatnot. And
wow.
It's just like... Because they had like 4 different platforms with the HBO branding on it for like 4 different levels, and then they made HBO Max, and that was their top tier one where you could have everything Warner Brothers, not just HBO Max content. It had everything, not even HBO Max stuff. It just had everything in the Warner Brothers library, all the DC stuff, because they had a DC app, like a streaming service app just for DC stuff. And so it was just like, well, let's just all consolidate this into one thing, and then stop having people spread across platforms.
Well, talking about huge figures, the Alvin and the Chipmunks owner is looking to sell the brand for $300 million.
Dan, do you want to buy Alvin and the Chipmunks with all our podcast money that we get?
Yeah, we get so much for this. We can definitely afford this. Also, who would want to buy Alvin and Chipmunks? I swear that's a dead franchise. That one's dead in the ditch, surely.
No, they still make movies, I think. When was the last one? When was the last Alvin?
I'm sure it's gone, right? Time is gone.
It was Chipwrecked or something, right?
Yeah, I remember
that. Movies. Right. The last one was in 2015. Road Chip.
I feel like that's one too many.
They made They've made 5 movies, but 4 live action ones. There's apparently a 1987 Chipmunks adventure movie.
Ah, jeez, this can be a long.
Have you seen the meme of which Alvin and the Chipmunks character is getting the best head?
How does that even happen? How's that happened?
Right. Okay, let's fucking educate you, Dan.
Do I want to be educated in this?
Hang on. Let's educate Dan on the internet's weird obsession with the Alvin and the Chipmunks, which one's getting the best head meme.
Why are you singing?
Because I'm trying to fill time. There you go, open up Facebook.
Why are you trying to fill time? I can just edit this out.
Nah, it's fine. Everyone loves random music.
Oh my god, what is this?
Which one's getting the best head, Dan?
I feel like I've got to make a video on YouTube about this now, just showing this image.
No, it's fine. Just look up Alvin and the Chipmunks best head and it will come up on the search results. It's literally...
I mean, it's definitely Alvin.
Which one's Alvin?
Well, the one with the A.
Nah, Theodore looks pretty happy.
It's definitely not Simon. Simon looks like he's in pain.
Oh yeah, Simon's looks very upset. But yeah, oh wow, there's the alternative. Which one's getting the best dick?
Okay.
I didn't see that one. I haven't seen that one before.
Wait, what?
It's Brittany. It's Brittany. If you're wondering, because the Jeanette one looks bored. Eleanor is actually, but Brittany's doing like the Edgar face or whatever it's called. Anyway.
Okay.
Wonder why the person wants to sell it.
Oh, damn it. Our final news is Quentin Tarantino selling 7 never-before-seen Pulp Fiction scenes as NFTs. Our friend, the NFTs are back once again, and there's a future story about these as well.
Yeah, I've never watched Pulp Fiction, so I don't really care.
I've not either, but I feel like I definitely should.
Oh yeah, people keep telling me it would be a film that I'd really enjoy, and I hadn't watched Inglourious Basterds for ages, and I finally watched that recently, and I enjoyed that quite a lot. So
I think it's on Prime.
It's on a lot. It's been on a lot of streaming platforms. It's been on fucking Netflix for ages, and I've just never watched it. Mainly because I've seen like all the good clips. It's the same with like the Inglourious Basterds. I've seen all the good clips, but then I never knew the order. What, like Pulp Fiction?
Either of them.
Inglourious Basterds is good. I haven't watched Pulp Fiction, so I don't know. But apparently it's his best film, so...
I will watch it one day.
Yeah.
One day I will finish Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I hate this deeply.
No, you don't. You love NFTs. Shut up.
No, I hate them so much, and we've got a lot of NFT talk this time.
We do, and...
Everything is coming up NFTs, because it's the new hot thing that makes money and then rips people off of money, but we'll get into it.
Do you know what? Let's continue the NFT talk, and we'll go into our next section of We've Lost the Controller of the News, and we're going to talk about EA wants NFTs and blockchain games to become the future of the industry.
Yes.
Oh, good. EA have made another good decision. That is definitely in the interest of the consumers.
I mean, out of all of the companies that were going to invest in the NFT market, it's not surprising that it's EA.
Not a chance. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, EA. Makes sense.
Well, I think also, I imagine Activision will probably jump in on this at some point.
Yeah.
Although Activision is trying to probably avoid more controversies. So
I've just realised I've still got the Alvin and Chipmunks meme on the screen.
Still trying to determine which one's getting the best head.
Apparently, there's been actual scientific answers about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've just seen the Twitter discourse because it pops up every now and again, and it's just like, which one's getting the best head? And I'm just like, why the fuck does anyone care?
Same as NFTs. Why does anyone want NFTs as games? I feel like this is a really bad idea.
Why? Because they want to make FIFA even worse than it is?
Yes, you're going to have to buy players as NFTs.
And then your character's shitty thing is just going to drop if the crypto drops. And you're just going to have a worthless character. And also, someone could screenshot your character and say they have your character. True. Or just record gameplay of your things and post it and say, oh, I own this cool character. Cryptocurrency and NFTs are the dumbest fucking thing in the world, and I hate them with a passion.
Well, cryptocurrency makes sense. News. As much as you may hate cryptocurrency, it makes sense because it is a currency, and currency makes sense. It's logical, right? People's actions...
It shouldn't be determined by the public market, though.
I do agree that there should be regulations for cryptocurrency,
that defeats the point of a cryptocurrency.
But NFTs are different.
Yes, NFTs are stupid. Cryptocurrencies are more acceptable, but not acceptable. Because they're stupid.
I see the problem with cryptocurrency, but it is logical. The money behind crypto makes sense. Each coin is worth the X amount of money because that money makes sense, right? If people put more money into it, it means the value goes up, right? I'm not going to go too much details because that's going to bore everybody. But NFTs make no sense.
We've spoken a lot about cryptocurrency on this. I'm sure we've got a video where we explain it in depth.
I don't think we did. We were going to. I never did.
Yeah, but I think I get... Because, well, who knows? I think that was the stock market.
Yeah, more likely. It definitely was that one.
But yeah, EA has yet to officially step into the NFT and play-to-earn or blockchain space that's been growing in the past few years. But they probably will, and I imagine FIFA will be the test run. Although it might not be FIFA when it's officially released.
It'll be FIFA or Apex.
True. Or Battlefield.
It's gonna suck.
A custom tank that you can only get in Battlefield, and then it will be like, hell yeah.
Well, do you know what also sucks? Netflix
Alvin
games.
And the chipmunks, chipheads.
Yes, that does suck. But Netflix games, because
yes,
Netflix now has games.
Yeah, so I, for some fucking reason, have access to this thing. Because
don't.
apparently other people don't. And for whatever reason, I've always managed to somehow get onto Netflix's, here, try our new thing. Because I got the quick bite thing that they have, where it shows you a quick snippet of a show, similar to a short or a TikTok. And I hate that. And then I got the play something random. The 5 times that I tried it just experimenting all gave me Netflix shows, not anything other than a Netflix show. So I wonder what the bias on the play something random out of all your categories is. It would just show you something random on Netflix. That's a Netflix thing. And then I've now been given access to their play games on Netflix system, which eventually could be good, but now it's absolute dog shit because there's 5 games and they're all shite.
Okay, so I know you're saying that, but Netflix has announced there'll be many more games added to this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It could be good, because they did buy a studio that I liked, and they bought a studio that had a game that I liked called Oxenfree, and Oxenfree 2 is coming out, and I imagine it will probably, if they're doing it, put it on Netflix, and then I might not have to pay for it because these aren't paid games, so I could finally play the sequel and I not have to pay for it because I pay for a Netflix subscription. But yeah, the problem with this is they're not streamed games. You have to download them to your phone through the Android app, and then they don't open unless you open the Netflix app.
Basically
Also,
means
it's
you
not
can't
got
pick
its own
games.
category yet, so it's just randomly in the middle of all your Netflix films and TV shows. So it's not really that noticeable if you're scrolling past.
Oh, I've got it.
You don't even care. Yay, Dan signed up for the trial, so he finally managed to get it.
Yeah, I finally got it.
I
Yeah.
didn't sign up for a trial, I just got given it. I've had it for a week.
But now it's...
I've had it since it launched. I didn't have to sign up for anything.
So if you sign up for the trial, you actually get a tab that says games.
Oh, you get a tab?
Yeah, on the bottom. So on the bottom you now have home, games, coming soon, and quick drafts and downloads.
Oh, I just got a random box. Who knows? So maybe it is better if they had an actual tab section.
Yes, but you're right.
But I just have to
games
scroll
right now,
past like everything.
games right now aren't great, but they want to focus on their properties, so that I imagine they're going to have a Squid Game, they're going to have the mind games from the Circle, and physical games from Floor is Lava.
No, I played that basketball game called Shooty Hoops, where it's a basketball and it has a a little gun attached to it, and you tap to shoot, and it shoots the direction that the gun barrel faces, and it pops up, and you're trying to score baskets. It's not good.
No, it's not.
It's semi-entertaining for like 2 seconds, and then it's not worth it. And then there's a Stranger Things game, and then there's another Stranger Things game, and then there's Card Blast and Teeter Up.
I play Teeter Up.
I don't know what Teeter Up is.
No, revive.
Your
I just
mission,
downloaded it.
maneuver a platform to guide a ball into a hole. No dragons, no monsters, your only enemies are gravity and the laws of physics.
You basically just create a ramp that goes up to a hole.
Yeah. The Stranger Things 1984 join Hopper and the kids for bruising missions around Hawkins and the Upside Down in this stylized retro adventure filled with collectibles. It looks like a Pokemon game, but it probably isn't a Pokemon game, but it's that 8-bit style of Pokemon, like those sorts of places. Maybe I'll give them a go. Look, honestly, next week, if I've given them a go, I'll give you my honest review of these things, but they don't look any good. I've given you the review of the basketball game.
Is it bad that I'm playing Teeter Up right now?
Probably. How you doing? You put the hole in the ball or the ball in the hole?
You put the ball in the hole. It's actually quite fun. I don't know how this is quite fun.
Okay, we've lost Dan.
You've lost me. I'm now in my own universe. And talk about being in my own universe. Harry Potter's Wizards Unite is being shut down by the Pokemon Go developer.
Yep. I didn't even realize this game was out.
I have heard of it.
Was coming in. Yeah, we've spoken about it before, I'm pretty sure.
Probably. We cover a lot.
But stop playing the fucking game.
I'm not playing anything. You don't see anything.
I can see your eyes just glancing down at your phone. Stop it.
Oh, there's 2
Turn
holes.
it off. Stop it. You can give your review of the game next week.
I recommend it and end the podcast.
Ugh. Anyway, Harry Potter, yeah, I didn't even realize this was a thing still. But it was meant to be their Harry Potter Pokemon Go, where you go around and complete wizardy tasks and do shit, and no one gave a fuck. Except for the dedicated fan base that is upset that they're shutting it down because they said they'd never shut down the servers.
Ooh, people will lie and change their minds.
And people have put a lot of money into it, and no one's going to get refunds. Because it's the same thing with Pokemon Go.
I'm so sorry for anyone to hear that.
Yeah.
I think we should move on. Let's move on, because it's getting late. Let's go on to Sony is airlifting PS5 stock with jumbo jets to get stock into UK stores for time for Christmas.
And they'll all sell out, and scammers will still get their Christmas bonuses.
Yes, I've not seen much in the news about PS5 shortages recently.
No, everyone. I know some people who are still struggling to get them. And
yeah, I think
they have gone down in price in resellers, but they're still not retails. They're like 600 now, not 800 or £1,000.
It's getting better, but the struggles, they still exist, and it's going to be there for a while.
Yeah. If you still want to make a profit, buy a PS5, resell it to like CEX or something, or a game reseller, and you'll make a tidy profit off it because they'll buy it for more than retail price. Because then they can sell it for more than retail price, plus on top of your price that they paid. So, it's stupid.
Oh yes, it definitely is. And the sad fact is, I now need to buy one of these PS5s one day.
Yeah, because you want to play Spider-Mans.
Yeah, play Spider-Mans and play Wolverine.
Deathloop. Although it's on PC, I think.
Yeah, definitely is on PC, yeah.
Yeah, eventually. Well, it is now. I don't know.
Yeah, it was always on PC.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's just a console exclusive.
Yeah. It's Epic Games, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So fuck you, Steam.
Yes.
Suck it. I don't hate Steam. I like Steam. I like Epic, though, because Epic gives you free games.
They do. You do free games that you never want to play.
Yeah. Pretty much. Although they gave me Tomb Raider, or Twitch gave me Tomb Raider or something recently.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Have they still got the Wallace and Gromit at the minute?
No, it updated from Wallace and Gromit, I think. It's now Tomb Raider and stuff.
Ooh,
I still have. I purchased all the game on. I still purchased all the Wallace and Gromit games, because why the fuck not? Add them to my Twitch library of games I'll never play.
There was just no way I was getting those Wallace and Gromit games.
Why not? We'll play them at some stage.
There's absolutely no chance I'm going to play that game.
I'm sure they're co-op. I'm sure we could get them. But yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Is that the first one?
Yes. No, second. Yeah, second one. Rise of the Tomb Raider is the second one. Tomb Raider is the first one. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is the third one. Of the reboots. 2014 reboot. Or 2013.
I'm pretty
reboot.
sure Rise of the Tomb Raider is the one I've got on my PS4.
I have all three of them on multiple different platforms.
Puzzle Agent, that sounds pretty good.
I have the first Tomb Raider on Stadia.
Huh. Anyway.
It gave it to me as a free purchase, and then it's the only game that I can play because I don't have Stadia Pro anymore. So that and Destiny is the only two games I can play, because Destiny 2 is free, and Tomb Raider, they gave it to me for free when I got Stadia. So it's just like, cool. Speaking of things that I'll never play.
Yes, talking about massive collaborations. Xbox and Sega. Xbox and Sega have announced they are collaborating to create a strategic alliance for a super game project.
Yeah. There have been rumblings that Microsoft was going to purchase Sega. So I imagine this is either a prelude to that, or this is just trying to avoid Microsoft probably having to break off into multiple different segments because they're becoming they're becoming monopoly on gaming because they're just buying all the Steam games or game companies.
Yes, so Sega has mentioned it's a super game. Now, is this actually something realistic, or is this marketing? You decide.
It's a Sonic game.
It's 100% marketing.
Yeah, it's a Sonic game.
Yes,
it's the next Sonic game, and it's Sonic Smash Bros.
No, it's Sonic Super. That's what it is. Because it's a super game. Super Sonic, that's what it is.
Super Sonic Sonics, where it's a jet fighter game.
Huh.
Did you get why it's Super Sonic?
Yes, Super Sonic. I do get it, yeah.
It's a jet fighter game, not a hedgehog game, Dan. About a fast hedgehog. It's a fast plane.
Thank you for that one.
Have you missed me explaining my jokes?
Yes, it has been a devastating miss.
Yeah, because your friend laughs at your jokes. I don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
it just means me.
So I keep you humble.
Oh, sad times.
No. I don't care about
Neither do I.
this.
And I think I care so little. We should go.
I'd care more if Microsoft was buying Sega, but it's just, oh look, we're making.
But it's a
game
super
that's not-
game.
Yeah, it'll be like some open world Sonic game.
Probably. Anyway, let's go to tech time and science shenanigans. And astronauts have discovered the first possible planet outside the Milky Way.
Woo! They could have just not bought the chocolate bar.
Yes, I mean this is far. This is really, really far.
Do you want to explain this, Dan?
I will go straight into it. So
Pauses
apparently,
for several seconds. Then it'll cut out, so I have to talk about it.
why?
So that
Why do you
everyone
do
knows.
these things?
Because I love awkward stuff.
Shut up. Stop making me look bad. I've had such bliss.
You've had 5 weeks of people just laughing at your shit jokes, and I'm back to destroy your moral.
And we had so little bit pauses, you know? We could just edit them out so easy. And then you just keep talking.
Yep,
Why?
I'm back, bitches. Have you missed me?
So astronauts have observed many different planets outside of our solar system, also known as exoplanets. So and exoplanets are the ones that are inhabitable, or we believe to be inhabitable.
Mm-hmm.
But we have discovered our first planet that is actually outside of the Milky Way, which is a galaxy far, far away.
Far away.
Da, 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 da.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Which is incredible. It's actually pretty amazing. We'll still never go there. Why have you done that? Why? I'm so angry. I'm so upset.
Welcome back. You writing down the timestamp. If you cut out a burp, ladies and gentlemen, know why.
You really upset me.
I've had 5 weeks off, Dan. I've got to come back strong.
Why? You don't know. No, you don't. You say you do, but you don't.
I do. Everyone
Anyway,
misses
this is another
Everyone
planet.
loves our head butting and our burping.
This is a planet we'll never go to. I mean, at the minute, we still can't go to any planets that we've seen. There's many different planets we've seen that are livable, but getting there is a totally different problem. Because it's not just getting the... I think that the closest one's like 170 light years away.
This is... We'll have to wait 70 years for confirmation that it's an exoplanet.
Yes, because it will take that long for the information to travel. That's how. That is why.
Yeah.
We'll probably be dead to confirm it.
I hope I'm not dead. I'll be 93.
So, well, you know, modern medicine is fantastic.
Yeah. I'll be a robot by then.
Yes, you will have a Neuralink in your head.
Yeah. Elon Musk will have sold his Tesla stocks and made bank. You see that he's making a Twitter poll to see if he should sell 10% of his Twitter stock, Tesla stocks?
I did. That man shouldn't be the CEO. of
Because
Tesla.
he was like, oh, I don't have to pay taxes because all my money is in Tesla stock. Well, that's not good. You should pay taxes.
Yeah, he knows how to finesse the system.
It's just like, huh.
So I can't pay tax if I don't get paid.
Also, he's arguing with the people saying like I can't remember what the amount of money it was to fix world hunger. And it's like, write down a list of how you do this and I will pay the money. And it's like, you could just pay the money, you asshole.
Yeah.
But whatever. It wouldn't be a dent in your pocket.
Well,
But
talking
whatever.
about people making a lot of money, scammers have made a Squid Game cryptocurrency coin and they have run off with
Of course
$2.1
they
million.
have. Yep. Have you watched Squid Game?
I have.
I have not.
It is good. It's not worth all the hype.
I've heard it's good. I just don't care.
It's definitely not worth all the hype, but it is a good film. Good show.
Film?
Shit.
Stop saying film. This
No,
ain't
show last
Eternals,
time.
Dan. Oh yeah, you did the opposite.
Yeah, it is a good show. It definitely is a good show. I can't say it's not.
I'm sure I'll watch it, but the amount of content people are like making of it, I just have no interest. Because everyone's just making, like, all the streamers are just playing Crab Game or like Minecraft Squid Game, And it's just every time I go on the internet, it's just this new thing that's a knockoff of Squid Game. And
if I'm honest, I'm not sure why it's broken the internet. I wouldn't say it's that good, and I wouldn't say it's even that revolutionary.
I think it's for fear of missing out. It's people just going... Actually, I think I'm antisocial and I don't care about people's opinions.
The biggest moment's episode 6. Should I spoil it?
I don't care. Go for it.
Okay, spoilers for Squid Game. Episode 6. So normally how it goes is they'll say, "Oh, if the game's playing team, say pick your team, whatever," and they say at the start of the episode.
I think you've already spoiled this for me. Is it that they just killed them? I don't know. Go on.
But they pick the teams and they pick their best friends, and then
and then it's kill your best friend. Yeah,
they basically say, "Yeah, you have to kill your best friend."
Yeah, you have said this to me before.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was on the show.
It's probably on the show. You probably listened to an episode where you were kidnapped, where you definitely had an internet connection while you were kidnapped.
And I definitely didn't go out and watch other stuff.
Yes.
I was in a cage, man. It was a dark and dreary thing, and they
you were
asked
in a cage,
you to pay
but you're
money
forced to listen to our podcast.
Yeah. That's the worst torture imaginable.
Really, that's why.
They put that shit on. They put this shit on in Guantanamo Bay. Your 5 episodes precisely, where I wasn't in them. Yeah. Like, everything else is pure gold. Those 5 episodes that I'm not in, fucking trash. Like, they torture human beings with those episodes. I liked your friend though.
Thanks.
You are rambly as fuck.
I hate you so much.
You've missed me.
5
weeks of just having people agree with you. I'm back to.
Oh, my self-confidence. I had so much confidence. It's all gone. It's all gone. It's in a ditch.
Well, speaking of people who have too much confidence, Facebook.
And yes, Facebook has learned. There's another. Facebook has learned there's another company named Meta already, which means they could be in trouble. However, I took an IP seminar about intellectual property and trademarks. Yes. And if it is deemed that these are 2 different industries, they can have the same name.
Yeah.
It's smart.
Yeah.
Me.
But it's just funny.
Yeah, it is quite interesting. Apparently, the company said they won't sell their name for less than $20 million.
Which I think's lowballing it.
Oh, yeah, Facebook will pay that much money.
Yeah, it's like chump change. That's like R20 quid.
Yeah, they won't care.
Actually, no, R20p, I mean. R20p.
Okay, no, I think 20 quid's actually right. 20p is not, I wouldn't say.
No, for Facebook it's 20p.
Actually, it's still 20 million. It's still
billion,
20 million.
Isn't it? It's billion.
What's Facebook's revenue?
It's $1 billion. Mark Zuckerberg is like the 20th richest.
Facebook's revenue last year was $85 billion.
Yeah. Which I imagine is lowballing it because of how much controversy they've had and how many people are leaving Facebook. Which is why they're changing their name to Meta. Because it's Meta, Dan. Also, they're not changing Facebook's actual name. They're just changing their current company name. So it's like Alphabet and Google. Google will still be Google, but their current owner is Alphabet. So that they can just go, we Meta didn't do anything wrong. Facebook did the wrong thing.
Yeah, I did actually
see. We didn't do that.
I saw a meme about this. The Spider-Man meme, because Doctor Strange. Where Spider-Man goes to Doctor Strange, which is Facebook, and he goes, I'm Meta I'm Google, by the way. And then Doctor Strange goes, Meta, and goes, you usually made up names. Oh, I'm Alphabet then. Yeah. Fantastic.
You're a funny man, Dan.
I'm gonna smile. Why can't you just laugh at my jokes? Why?
I can laugh at my jokes.
Why is it so hard? Just be happy for me, alright?
I'm always happy making fun of you.
Well, let's carry on the metaverse, because Microsoft Teams has entered the race with 3D avatars and immersive meetings. Woo!
Yep.
Microsoft Teams. Maybe we should do a podcast to Microsoft Teams.
Nah, we're Google Duoing.
Shh! Don't let people in our secret.
Yeah, you'd think we were doing Discord, but Discord fucked up every time we tried to use it. It just didn't like us. And fucks up and isn't good for what we're trying to do.
If I'm honest, this is actually pretty cool. I actually quite like this. I would actually use it in my workplace. So I use Teams where I work.
I've never used... I tried using Teams once and I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I use this at my work. And a lot of them say, oh, please can you webcam on, and I always say, no, I'd have a webcam. Sometimes do, but I just don't want to use it. But if I had an AR, I would be
people
alright with it.
looking at your ugly face.
I'm going to smack you on in a minute. I really am.
You gotta travel across the country to do it.
I'm going to travel to the country, I'm just going to smack you in the face. I'm a wham Donny.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It means I got a lot of muscle.
Yes, I can see it clearly in the camera.
So much muscle right now. I'm definitely not skinny. And have nothing on me at all.
Yep. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Don't mess with Dan. He'll beat you up.
I'll smack you one.
Say nice things in the comments, and then I'll go and laugh at them.
Alright, everyone please leave a nice comment for me, just to cheer me up, you know.
Or, if you're on my side, leave a harsh, really critical comment. With
Do you know
no
what we should do?
context. What, Team Danny, Team Dan?
We should create a Reddit.
Oh god, I don't want to do that. I've never looked on Reddit.
We should create a Reddit.
You can create a Reddit. If someone wants to create a Reddit, go for it. I have no problems with it. I would just never look at it, and it will become a cesspit of horrible, horrible comments about you.
Why? Why me? I'm the nice guy.
Yeah, but you're the host. Everyone's got to take pot shots to go.
You take the host.
I'm technically the owner of this entire operation.
Okay. Well, I think we should end the episode right there. Thank you for listening, everybody. We will
You don't want to do recommend do's and recommend don'ts? I have a lot of stuff to talk about.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not see all these on.
Yeah, I got a lot of things. I'll do quickly. I'm
Go
just
for
going to
it. You
recommend
go.
them. Okay, Inside Job on Netflix.
Yes,
Loved
I
it.
recommended this
Great
last
TV
week.
Yeah, great TV series.
It's fantastic. I love it so much.
Yeah. One of my favorites. Generally one of the best things I watched this year. Last Night in Soho, the new Edgar Wright movie. Really enjoyed it. Good thriller. Star Trek Lower Deck Season 2. Pretty good. I liked it. And then Dune, I watched, and it's fine.
Love it. Also,
then,
let's quickly recommend Eternals. I know we haven't mentioned it enough this episode, but we did
spoiled it.
We did spoil it, but we did our review on it last week. Go check it out.
And then some stuff that I don't recommend. I finally watched Bloodshot, that Vin Diesel superhero movie that Sony was trying to launch their own cinematic universe off of. It's fine. It ain't good, though. And then I watched the Army of Thieves prequel to Army of the Dead. And it's better than Army of the Dead, but it's still not good.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
We all care about your opinions.
Thank you. I've missed having a platform to say stuff.
Yes.
It's been boring the last 5 weeks of not having to give my... I've had so many thoughts on your podcast. Like, you missed so much stuff that I wanted to talk about.
I will actually smack you one. Anyway, thank you for listening.
If you want to know a secret, I always bring the topics. Dan had to do his own research for the last 5 weeks, and sorry if it's been lacking, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, what a shame. It's almost like the podcast's been so
I'm
much
sorry
better
if you
the
had to
last
listen
5
to so
weeks.
much Doctor Who talk.
Doctor Who
When the
came back out this
Batman
week.
trailer came out.
Oh, funny. Anyway, thank you for listening.
I'm back, everybody.
If you like the episode, please leave a comment, review, share with your friends, do whatever you can. Helps the podcast out a lot.
Yep.
And we'll see you in for next week.
Peace out, everybody. I'm back, bitches.